Hey YouTubers! It's me, Will, and I'm back again with another video. I'm sorry it's been a few days since my last video, but I have been dealing with some issues here on the YouTube channel, mainly being that there's been an unpleasant commenter who has been posting cyberbullying statements and comments on my videos, and Gail Pickle, if that's your real name, I don't think so. I don't think it's your real name. And cyberbullies often do not use their real names because they are cowardly. Bullying is cowardly. And I am here to say to you, Gail, if you watch this video, please stop commenting on my videos unless you have something nice or constructive to tell to me. Not these comments, not calling me poop. It is mean, but you don't have to be, and you can change your heart and you can delete those comments, and I'm asking you to please do that. And I just want to let everyone on this channel know, and you can see my shirt here that I'm wearing. It's backwards in this video, but you can see that it says don't dull my shine. Don't dull my shine, and you won't dull my shine. That I will delete those comments also. When I figured out the full YouTube comment system, I will be deleting those comments and reporting them, but I will not be paying attention to your comments and I will not be hurt by them. But please also stop posting them. They're rude, and I am asking you to not to post any more comments unless you have a constructive or positive criticism of my acting videos. So, Gail Pickle, please, no cyberbully, no mean comments, please stop. Big thanks and lots of love to my other commenters who have been very positive and have been helping me get through this this period of unwarranted cruelty, cyberbullying from this other YouTuber. And I would like to especially thank Thomas Proctor for his comment, for your comment on my Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park video. Yeah, if I can pull up this video, not this one. The comments, but I'll tell you now too. Here we go. That was a part that wasn't. And on this video, he says, you should do Quint from Jaws. And that is what inspired me to make this video, because today on this video, I will be performing another monologue of the character of Quint from the movie Jaws. And I think that's a great movie to do it. It's a Steven Spielberg. It's another classic Spielberg. Jaws is one of Steven Spielberg's movies that I don't watch quite as much. I think it's a good movie. Of course, it's a good movie. Steven Spielberg has never made a bad movie. But the special effects are not quite as good. They're not as good as Jurassic Park. They're definitely not as good as the BFG, as his latest movie. But the progression of technology from Jaws was made in the 1970s, which the special technologies they weren't able to use the same kind of CGI that we have now, the motion capturing that made the BFG such a vivid and emotionally vivid experience. Jaws had more issues with that because of their technologies. So as a movie, I would say I don't enjoy it. I would not rank it in the upper categories, up with Indiana Jones or Jurassic Park, The Lost World, or the BFG. They didn't have that access, so they worked with what they could, and that in itself is an accomplishment. So in tribute to that, I will be performing for you tonight, for critique and for comments, is the monologue that was suggested, thank you to Thomas Proctor, of Quint's from the film Jaws. And as you know, I do like to get into some costume to prepare for my character, and so I'm going to do that. In the movie, you'll notice that the character of Quint has distinctive facial hair. So this is a quick. In the movies, they'll use they might glue hair or use advanced making up techniques, but right here, this will definitely fill in a pinch. And just to kind of give you more of an idea of what. If you haven't seen Jaws, this is what this character is he's a grizzled old seaman, and he has sideburns, he has a mustache, more like this. Unfortunately, I wish I could grow sideburns, but we're working on it. But for now, this will do fine. This is, again, not a standard Hollywood technique, but it certainly is effective. And now I already, looking at myself here, I feel transformed into this character of a crusty seaman from the shark hunting. And in this scenario in the movie is when the main characters, they are on this boat searching for the Jaws, the shark, and they're just sitting around a table enjoying each other's company. And my character of Quint will begin to tell a story, and that's when this monologue will pick up. So thanks to actorpoint.com, subtitled Get Your Act On, for free monologues, an actor's resource. Thank you very much to this website for providing the script for this monologue today. And I'm just going to get right into it. And we're going to see how it goes. And please, if you enjoy this performance, please feel free to post comment underneath. All right. I'm going to start the monologue. So. Japanese submarine. Send 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. It was coming back from the island of Tinian-Lady. Just delivered the bomb. The Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about a half hour. Tiger. 13-footer. You know what, when you're in the water, Chief? You tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. Well, we didn't know. 'Cause our bomb mission had been so secret, no distress signal had been sent. Huh? They didn't even list us overdue for a week. Very first light, Chief. The sharks come cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. You know, it's kind of like old squares in battle, like you see on a calendar, like the Battle of Waterloo. And the idea was the shark would go for nearest man, and then he'd start pounding and hollering and screaming. And sometimes the shark would go away. Let me restart from that. I messed a lot. Sorry. And sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you. Right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark, he's got lifeless eyes. Black eyes. Like a doll's eye. When he comes at you, it doesn't seem to be living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white. And then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming and the ocean turns red. In spite of all that pounding and the hollering, they all come in and rip you to pieces. You know, by the end of that first dawn, lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks, maybe 1,000. I don't know how many men. They were averaging 6 an hour. 6 an hour. On Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson from Cleveland. Baseball player. Bosun's mate. I thought he was asleep. Reached over to wake him up. Bobbed up and down in the water, just like a kind of top. Upended. Well, and just pause for a second. It does this. This is a little graphic, so just a warning for any of my viewers out there. Little graphic violence in this monologue. So, warning, and we well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. Noon the 5th day, Mr. Hooper, a Lockheed Ventura, saw us. He swung in low and he saw us. He'd a young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper. Anyway, he saw us and kind of came in low. 3 hours later, a big fat PBY come down and starts to pick us up. You know, I was the time I was the most frightened. Waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, $1,100 men went in the water. 316 men come out. The sharks took the rest. June the 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb. Yes, we did. Yes, sir. And scene. So thank you for watching this monologue of Quint from the Steven Spielberg movie Jaws. And please comment below and let me know what you think. And just a quick PSA, also if you do want to comment, make sure you post a comment on this video. I've seen some commenters posting comments about the monologues on different videos, and that is confusing because I don't know which video you're talking about then. It's going to be easier if you keep the comments strictly on the video to which they belong, and if you could do that, I would appreciate it. So thank you in advance for that. And just also keep the comments coming. And once again, if don't dull my shine. Okay? No cyberbullies, please. And Gail Pickle, stop commenting on my videos. Okay? And I hope that you change your heart and that you decide to delete your comments, because I will delete them. And I will report to the YouTube authorities. So, please keep that in mind. To anyone else who would like to post a mean comment on this also. Constructive, positive comments only. Okay? Like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay. Goodbye. Like and subscribe.